all of these latest rumors about Beyonce and the fact that her and Jay-Z are allegedly living apart. We've heard this before. We heard that, that when all of that stuff first happened with Diddy, I think it was Storm Monroe who had talked about it before. Industry insiders had said that they weren't even living together. And so we've been hearing all of that drama, hearing that, that they are not together. I mean, it's just a lot of rumors and everything. So then it was a video that came out last week saying that there was a blind item stating that Beyonce was tired. She's tired of the industry. She wants to escape. She feels like, she's working hard. Everybody's taking advantage and she wants to be done with it. So let's go back. I'm going to rewind back to the video that we saw last week with B with the T, hear about this blind item, and then fast forward to the rumors. And I do believe some of it that she allegedly may be having, an affair allegedly with her bodyguard. Now, those are not new rumors. And if you look at the videos, it do look like they pretty close. So let me turn the camera around and we're going to get into the B with the T. Okay. Hold on, you guys. So this is B with the T. And she talks about the blind item. And she's talking about, Beyonce. This is the blind item. And the reason I believe the blind items is because I don't know if you guys remember, but when Jay-Z, right before Jay-Z was named in that Busby case with Diddy, it was a blind item stating that Jay-Z had gone to see a criminal attorney as well as a divorce lawyer. And then we find out like 3 weeks later that he had been named in one of those Diddy cases. So sometimes these blind items, they're real. Like people like to give information on celebrities. So let's take a listen to B with the T.
Insiders have been whispering about this for a while. If you're wondering why her bodyguard chased after her at that big award show recently, it's because Stinger, it says Stinger, but I'm going to say Singer, okay, has threatened to flee the country multiple times. She's done with the control, the pressure, and the handlers who make every decision for her. They're afraid she'll leave without notice, and they're right to be. Singer suffers from depression and has as thoughts. Her team sees her as a danger to herself, but what they're really afraid of.
Now, when you talk about the whole part when they said about her depression, you guys remember Uncle Ron, who is now passed away. Some people suspect foul play. Remember, Uncle Ron was saying some of these same things that they're saying right here.
Their cash cow. They've kept her under control for years, but they won't be able to much longer. She's on the verge of rebelling. She's fed up with her mother's control, and she's tired of her husband's influence. She's questioning her finances and demanding an audit. Here's the truth. She doesn't want to work like this anymore. Singer is exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally. She's been doing this for decades and she just wants to relax, rest, and finally live her life on her own terms. But her team and family won't let her. She didn't even want to do this tour, but
Y'all, please get the likes up. And you guys know what? I mean, of course, her team doesn't want her to stop because there's a lot of people eating off of Beyonce.
she's doing it for two reasons: to reach a specific financial goal that will let her escape for good, and because her family and label are pushing her to work while she still can. Yes, this is why the tickets were so expensive. Yes, this is why she's suddenly diversifying her business moves. Yes, this is why she's quietly buying property outside the US. Lawsuits are coming, her finances aren't adding up.
And I don't know if you guys know, but I was on Ticketmaster, and there was an announcement. It was an article, and I went and checked. Some of her tickets in some places are as low as $35, which is very, very low for her ticket sales.
She's been spending more than she's making, and she's terrified of being trapped in this cycle forever. She just wants peace. She wants to slow down, step back, and not have to grind anymore. But the people around her won't let her stop working. But here's the real tea. She knows what happened to her idol when he tried to break free. Now, I'm assuming she's talking about Michael Jackson. She's afraid of the same fate. That's why she's quietly making moves, setting up her escape, and ensuring that when she finally disappears, she won't be forced to come back. I'm just saying, if she suddenly cancels shows or starts spending more time overseas, just know it's not just for fun. Believe what you want, but when it all comes out, remember this post. That's a lot, but this is how some people are responding. Some are buying it and some are not. One person said, tickets were expensive because tickets are expensive. They were expensive last time too. Exactly. The Carters are always thinking of generational wealth. Jay has always rapped about it. They want to set their bloodline up where they never have to work. I hope she doesn't feel trapped financially. If it's who everyone is thinking, she'll have people willing to support her. Like Tina Turner had financial backing when she left Ike. Everything she's been doing lately makes sense once you know the truth. I'm industry adjacent, many friends in the business, and people talk. It's really as simple as that. Now, do I believe it? I don't know, y'all. I'm 50-50, but I have seen some crazy blind items that I didn't believe end up being true, so I don't really know how to take this. Now, it was rumors going around that the reason Beyonce has been working so hard is because she plans on or wants to leave her husband, but that is also just speculation, so we really never know what's really going on in the world of these celebrities, especially when they're high up like Beyonce. But I'm asking you guys, do you believe it? Do you think Beyonce is tired? Do you think she's being forced to work? Do you think she's looking for her out? Y'all let me know what you think about this entire situation. But moving on to the next story.
Okay, so that was the shout out to B with the T. That was a video that she did last week, and it was the blind item. So like I said before, there are some blind items that have come true, right? The whole thing with Jay-Z allegedly going to the divorce attorney, well, and the criminal attorney, we find out that is true. Can y'all get the likes up too? When you come in, please get the likes up. So here's an article. Everybody's been talking about this. I don't know if you guys have been hearing it, but for the last couple of days, it's been trending. It's trending on Twitter. It says Beyonce caught living with bodyguard. Divorce is imminent. Now we know this is not the first time that the Carters have been facing divorce. I think the last time that they were, talking about divorce was probably in 2014 or 15, around that time. I think it was after the Lemonade album came out and Jay-Z went on and he was talking. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Thank you for the like. And so Jay-Z was doing a tour. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but remember Jay-Z was doing his interviews and he was talking about it, saying how he saved his marriage. They had to go to marriage counseling. They had to do virtual online counseling at the time because I believe Beyonce had been doing a tour. And so they were really trying to get things together. So now here's the article. Like I said, this is trending on Twitter. It says, in a stunning turn of events, rumors are swirling around one of the most iconic couples in the music industry, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Again, y'all, don't forget that it was Storm Monroe, and I believe, I can't remember if he was made to take that video down or something happened, but Storm is the first person that I remember who came out and was telling us that they don't even live together no more, right? Okay, so it says, in a stunning turn of events, rumors are swirling around one of the most iconic couples in the music industry, Beyonce and Jay-Z. And please, can you hit the like button? Recently, multiple sources have claimed that Beyonce has been spotted spending an unusual amount of time with her longtime bodyguard. They are always together, you guys, sparking speculation that the two are living together. This raises questions about the state of her marriage to Jay-Z and whether the couple's relationship is on the verge of a breakup. They have been talking about this for a minute. The rumors first surfaced after Beyonce was photographed with her bodyguard during several private outings, and reports began to circulate that the two were inseparable. I mean, and I've seen, like, in the last 6 months, well, I'm going to say after all of this Jay-Z stuff came out, there are so many pictures. Go online, you'll see him with Beyonce, and his name is Julius. He's her main bodyguard. And honestly, I don't see how this man could have a life outside of Beyonce because they are always together. It says this isn't the first time that speculation surrounding the couple's marriage has made headlines. For years, fans and the media have watched Jay-Z and Beyonce navigate their tumultuous relationship, particularly after Jay-Z's alleged infidelity, which was revealed through Beyonce's powerful album Lemonade. Okay, like I said, Lemonade. Y'all, let's get the likes up too, please. Despite the drama, they seem to have patched things up and continued their public life as a power couple. I mean, they got so much. It's hard to leave a marriage like that, because they have so many businesses together. There's so many people on payroll. They have contracts. You don't just get to unravel a marriage like that without a lot of people being involved. It says, however, the latest reports suggest that things may not be as solid as they seem. While Beyonce and Jay-Z have kept a relatively low profile in the public eye, recently their actions have spoken louder than words. And you guys know people are leaking information to the press all the time. It says Beyonce's growing closeness with her bodyguard has raised eyebrows, and many believe this could be a sign that the singer is no longer content in her marriage. Come on now. Now listen, 10 years ago they was having problems in that marriage. After all the ish that Jay-Z has been involved with lately, with all these lawsuits, the rumors of him messing with these underage girls. I said rumors, y'all. I said rumors. Underage girls and, threatening lawsuits. I'm sure it's enough. It would be enough for most women. I'm sorry. The article goes on to say, is divorce imminent? Y'all, please get them likes up. Could you get the likes up? Could this be the final sign that Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage is unraveling? The possibility of divorce seems to be on the table for many who follow the couple's personal lives. That's what they're saying. They're saying it's almost inevitable. And at first they were saying that they were going to divorce quietly, and I believe that too. They may already have like a legal separation. We don't know, and they may have the documents sealed. Because a lot of people are saying they don't even live together. While Beyonce has always been fiercely private about her marriage, she's also been candid in her music, revealing moments of vulnerability and struggle. The Bodyguard rumors only add fuel to the fire. Fans are wondering if Beyonce has grown tired of the scrutiny that comes with being married to one of the biggest celebrities in the world. She has long been known for her independence, and her recent actions suggest that she may be seeking comfort and security elsewhere. Now, if you listen to her album, the one where she's 16 Carriages, she talks about her life being on the road at 16, like not even being able to live. Very similar to some of the things that Michael Jackson talked about how he lost his childhood, how being a star at such a young age, you don't get to do the things that normal people get to do. Beyonce always said that she wanted to go to a HBCU. She didn't get to go to college. She didn't get to, her life seems glamorous and great to all of us, but there still may be things that she did not experience, that she wanted to do. So I understand that. And this marriage has probably been such a drain on her. All the stuff that Jay-Z is going through publicly, I don't think any wife would want anything like that or have to deal with it. Y'all, please hit the like button. Can you please hit the like button? It says, moreover, Jay-Z's past infidelity has cast a shadow over their relationship for years. Though the couple reportedly worked through their issues after the cheating scandal, it's unclear if they truly overcame the hurt and the betrayal. And I'm just going to say, from my perspective, and I've been cheated on and all of that stuff, never been married, but I have, had long-term relationships. I feel like the cheating, once a person cheats on you, the betrayal, it just never goes away. You kind of learn to deal with it, but it's a problem. I think the relationship is always fractured after that. It says, what does this mean for Beyonce's future? As Beyonce continues to evolve as both an artist and an individual, it's possible. Oops, y'all. I'm always clicking on something. The heck did I do? Man, okay, y'all. Y'all got to forgive me. Let me see if I can go back. Let's see. Okay, I think it's here. I be clicking so much. Okay, here we go. I got it back, y'all. Thank you. Somebody sent me some sprinkle because I know I was lost. Okay, so for now, Beyonce and Jay-Z have remained tight-lipped about the rumors swirling around their marriage. Of course they will. You know how they are. They ain't going to tell us. While they continue to be seen together at public events, the question remains, what's really going on behind closed doors? And I guess they feel like it ain't none of your motherfucking business. It's behind closed doors. Fans will be eagerly waiting for any confirmation or denial from the couple themselves. The rumor around town, people close to Hollywood and everything, and people, like some of the bigger content creators that get sources and get information, just like TMZ, is that they're living apart, and that they do things publicly because of their businesses and for the kids, but that they really are living their separate lives, but they are trying to keep it under wraps and, so as to not embarrass more so Beyonce for her image. Until then, we can only speculate about what the future holds for this powerhouse duo. Will they come out stronger than ever, or is a divorce imminent? One thing is for sure, the world is captivated by this story, and the truth, whatever it may be, will likely come out in time. So I really do believe that they're not together. And if Beyonce and the Bodyguard, they're saying that they may be an item. But here's the thing, whoever they date, I'm sure if they are like legally divorced, or even if they're still married, but they're living separate lives, whoever they're dating, y'all know they got to sign an NDA. Now, this is a real case where it's like, look, if we going to have a relationship, you going to have to sign an NDA. This is something you cannot disclose because of both of their public images. And I think it would hurt Beyonce way more than it would hurt Jay-Z. So I'm sure, they're keeping it under wraps. And I do believe what people are saying, that they're really not together. So we're going to watch this video, and they're calling Julius, her bodyguard, her other husband. Yes, y'all, her other husband. Even if Jay-Z and Beyonce are together, this man is damn near always, he's probably damn near in their bedroom. Okay, so let's watch this video and let's get into it.
The music world has been shaken by startling revelations about Beyonce's personal life, with reports emerging of her allegedly living with a bodyguard, while her marriage to Jay-Z hangs by a thread. Sources close to the power couple reveal that what initially appeared to be professional security arrangements have evolved into something far more intimate and concerning. The situation reportedly came to light when staff members noticed subtle but significant changes in their household dynamics, from altered sleeping arrangements to increasingly frequent private meetings between Beyonce and her head of security, Marcus. Industry insiders claim that Marcus, who has been with Beyonce's team for over 5 years, has gradually taken on roles far beyond his official duties. What began...
Now, I'm going to just say a discrepancy that I noted in some of the things that I've read. The guy that they said is head of security, his name is Julius. So Marcus, I don't know if they're talking about the same person, but let's go.
Protection protocol during their international tours has reportedly transformed into an emotional support system that some are calling inappropriate given his position. Staff members have allegedly witnessed moments of familiarity between them that raise eyebrows, lingering touches, private meals together, and whispered conversations lasting late into the night. The tension within the Carter household has become palpable, with sources describing an atmosphere thick with unspoken accusations and strained silences. Jay-Z, typically known for his calm demeanor, has reportedly grown increasingly distant, spending more time at their various properties rather than their primary residence where Beyonce and Marcus are frequently seen together. The couple's once public displays of affection have noticeably diminished.
Everybody has been talking about this. They're saying that Jay-Z is not at the compound, their home in California. And that Beyonce spends more time there because of the kids and everything. So I don't know, but this is crazy. But can y'all hit the like button? Please hit the like button.
Replaced by carefully maintained appearances at industry events and calculated social media posts that insiders claim mask deeper issues. Most concerning are the reported attempts by both parties to control the narrative surrounding their marriage. While neither has publicly addressed the rumors, their respective teams have been busy managing optics, from strategically timed family photo shoots to carefully worded statements about their commitment to their children's well-being. Yet behind these polished facades lies a complex web of allegations and counter-allegations that threaten to unravel one of music's most powerful partnerships. As the story continues to develop, questions mount about the future of their empire. With joint business ventures worth hundreds of millions and a shared legacy spanning decades, the stakes couldn't be higher. The alleged living arrangement with Marcus represents just one piece of a larger puzzle, that could redefine how we view this iconic couple's relationship and potentially reshape the landscape of modern celebrity partnerships. The evidence surrounding Beyonce's alleged inappropriate relationship with her bodyguard Mark
It's almost it's almost hard to believe that there is not some chemistry between the two of them. This is a good-looking man. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all, let's hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, please.
Disturbing picture of blurred boundaries and potential abuse of power. Multiple sources close to the couple describe a pattern of behavior that extends far beyond professional conduct, with specific incidents raising serious concerns about workplace ethics and personal boundaries. Staff members have reportedly documented numerous occasions where Marcus received preferential treatment, including private quarters adjacent to Beyonce's suite during tours and exclusive access to areas typically restricted even to senior personnel. Text messages obtained through internal communications reveal what appear to be coded exchanges between Beyonce and Marcus, often.
And so right now we're listening to this video, but they're saying that people like staff members, people that work with them have been leaking information that there's been a secret relationship going on. Please hit the like button, y'all.
Security briefings that took place at unusual hours. Industry insiders familiar with their schedules note that these so-called briefings frequently occurred during times when no immediate threat was apparent, suggesting alternative motives for their meetings. Sources indicate that Beyonce would often dismiss other security personnel under various pretexts, leaving Marcus as her sole protector during these private sessions. Perhaps most alarming are the allegations regarding Marcus's influence over Beyonce's professional decisions. Former employees describe instances where he allegedly intervened in business matters, demanding changes to tour itineraries or influencing hiring decisions. His reach reportedly extended into areas traditionally managed by established executives, with Marcus allegedly using his proximity to Beyonce to build his own network within the company. Several high-level staff members have reportedly resigned after expressing concerns about this growing influence, citing an increasingly toxic work environment. The financial aspects of their relationship add another layer of complexity to the situation. Internal documents suggest Marcus has received significant financial benefits beyond his contracted salary, including luxury accommodations, expensive gifts, and access to company
Y'all, let's smash the like button. Please get the likes up, please.
resources. These perks reportedly intensified following periods of increased tension between Beyonce and Jay-Z, leading some to speculate about their timing and intent. Sources familiar with the couple's finances claim that certain expenditures, previously attributed to security needs, now appear suspicious when viewed through the lens of their deteriorating relationship.
Sources close to the camp say that her and I say Julius, they're calling him Marcus, but let's say the bodyguard, that they are always together at dinners. If she goes to a movie or just, events or public places, he is there even without Jay-Z. Come on now. It's almost like a relationship. Please hit the like button, y'all. Let's get the likes up.
Alleged pattern of behavior creates a troubling precedent in the entertainment industry, where the lines between professional responsibility and personal relationships can become dangerously blurred. The situation raises important questions about power dynamics in celebrity circles and the vulnerability of individuals working in close proximity to high-profile figures. As more details emerge, the implications extend beyond just this specific case, prompting discussions about appropriate boundaries and accountability measures in high-stakes professional environments. The unfolding drama between Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Marcus threatens to upend not just their personal lives, but the entire structure of their shared empire. Industry analysts warn that the potential fallout from these allegations could ripple through their vast network of business ventures, partnerships, and creative collaborations. Their joint enterprise, built over decades of strategic investments and artistic synergy, now faces unprecedented challenges as trust erodes and legal complexities mount. Sources close to the situation report that major partners and sponsors are already reassessing their commitments, with several high-profile deals reportedly on hold pending further developments. Jay-Z's
Now, a lot of the deals fell through when he got named in that lawsuit with Diddy. So some of his overseas commitments and fashion houses dropped them as a couple, just because of all of the allegations. Please hit the like button, y'all. Let's get the likes up, y'all.
The situation has reportedly shifted from initial disbelief to strategic damage control, with sources indicating he's begun quietly restructuring key aspects of their shared business interests. Longtime collaborators describe him as methodically working through their portfolio, securing assets and renegotiating contracts, moves that suggest anticipation of a potential separation. This protective maneuvering appears particularly focused on their streaming ventures and music catalog rights,
Now, another thing, and I hate to interrupt you, but for those of you that don't know, what they're saying also is that even though Beyonce and them together are billionaires, that Jay-Z has a vested interest in almost all of her assets, her music, her albums, her tour. Like his name is associated, even when she did the Lion King, like his name is damn near on everything. So she is not necessarily she is independently wealthy, but Jay-Z is, it's like his name is on more of her works of art than it is the other way around. Let's hit the like button, y'all. Let's get the likes up.
A combined influence has historically commanded premium value. Meanwhile, Beyonce's team seems equally active in preparing for various scenarios, reportedly establishing separate operational channels for her solo projects and exploring new partnership opportunities outside their traditional sphere. Industry insiders note a noticeable shift in how meetings are conducted, with previously joint decisions now requiring separate approval processes. This fragmentation of their once unified decision-making structure has created uncertainty among staff and partners, leading to delays in project launch.
And that right there will let you know, because those are the kind of things that people leak. If they're not now having it where, oh, she has a team and he has a team and they have to agree on things, that lets you know that there's a problem, because allegedly before it wasn't like that.
In committing to long-term initiatives, the impact extends beyond immediate business concerns to affect their artistic output and public image. Upcoming collaborative projects face potential disruption, while planned releases may need re-evaluation in light of the developing narrative. Both artists' creative teams reportedly struggle with maintaining cohesion while navigating the shifting dynamics, resulting in production delays and revised marketing strategies. The uncertainty has also affected their ability to attract top-tier talent for future projects, with some collaborators reportedly seeking assurances about project stability before committing. Perhaps most significantly, the situation.
Please smash the like button, y'all. Can somebody hit the like button if you're watching? Please.
Has accelerated broader changes in how the music industry approaches high-profile partnerships and joint ventures. Major labels and streaming platforms are reportedly revisiting their risk assessment protocols for celebrity collaborations, with several implementing enhanced oversight measures for dual involvement projects. This development reflects a growing recognition of the vulnerabilities inherent in such arrangements and the need for more robust conflict resolution mechanisms to protect all parties' interests. As these changes unfold, the entertainment industry finds itself at a crossroads, forced to balance its historical reliance on power couples with evolving standards of professional conduct and accountability. The outcome of this reckoning will likely reshape how similar conflicts are managed and resolved in an era where social media and instant communication have fundamentally altered the landscape of public discourse and professional reputation. The unfolding drama surrounding Beyonce, Jay-Z and Marcus presents a complex tapestry of human experience that resonates deeply with universal themes of trust.
Now you know that's got to be something. He is standing right beside her and her husband. He is always there. When Jay-Z is not there, we see him there. I'm just going to call him the bodyguard. And I believe what Uncle Ron was saying, that there was a relationship.
And the consequences of power imbalances. At its core lies a fundamental question about the nature of relationships in high-pressure environments, not just romantic partnerships, but professional connections and personal boundaries as well. The allegations against Beyonce and the reported involvement of those closest to her reveal how patterns of behavior can become ingrained within systems designed to protect and empower, yet sometimes enable misconduct instead. This case serves as a stark reminder of the importance of accountability at all levels of society, particularly among those who wield significant influence. It highlights how systems meant to safeguard individuals can transform into tools for manipulation when placed in the wrong hands. The alleged surveillance, evidence tampering, and witness intimidation tactics, reportedly employed by those involved, demonstrate how power can distort basic human values and warp professional ethics. Moreover, the reported treatment of colleagues and the questions surrounding their public image underscore the urgent need for greater awareness and protection of vulnerable individuals in high-profile environments. Perhaps most importantly, this unfolding story emphasizes the critical role of truth and transparency in healing and moving forward. The conflicting narratives emerging from different parties involved, the debate over the authenticity of various claims, and the battle over evidence suppression all point to a fundamental human need for clarity and justice. As the legal proceedings continue and more details come to light, society must grapple with difficult questions about forgiveness, redemption, and the possibility of change, especially for those who have seemingly lost their way in the pursuit of power and success. The ultimate resolution of this case may well serve as a defining moment in how we collectively address issues of accountability.
Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And reform within influential circles, setting new standards for behavior and responsibility that extend far beyond the entertainment industry. The implications of Beyonce's alleged misconduct extend far beyond her immediate personal troubles, threatening to dismantle the carefully constructed empire she and Jay-Z have built over decades in the music industry. The once revered power couple finds themselves trapped in a downward spiral where each new revelation seems to confirm the worst suspicions about their past behavior and business practices.
Hey, Tammy, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining. We're talking about Beyonce, Jay-Z, and the fact that they're saying that Beyonce is living with her bodyguard. That is the new rumor.
Allegations against them have evolved from isolated incidents into a comprehensive portrait of alleged systematic abuse and exploitation, implicating not only themselves but also those closest to them, including their family and closest collaborators. This widening circle of accountability has fundamentally altered public perception, transforming them from celebrated industry icons into figures representing the dangers of unchecked power.
Please hit the like button. Yeah, this rumor started about, and I'm going to call it a rumor, just to protect myself. But this started, it was Storm Monroe who said probably almost a year ago that they weren't living together. And that came out, and then something happened. I think Storm had to take the video down, or so. I don't want to, say, but anyway, there was a rumor that they weren't living together and that they were separating. And then more recently, people had started saying that she had been living with the bodyguard. Now, we know allegedly that they've been living apart for a while, but it's the fact that the bodyguard is living there allegedly. So I think that's why everybody's talking about it. Y'all, please get the likes up. Please hit that like button. Thank you.
Financially, the impact has been equally devastating. Major brands and business partners have begun severing ties, pulling lucrative endorsement deals and terminating collaborations worth millions. The value of their enterprises has plummeted as investors grow wary of association with their names.
And see, yes, some of their deals have fallen apart, and I don't believe it's just because of their marriage. I believe it has a lot to do with the things that Jay-Z, the lawsuits that he's been named in. So it's really been affecting them as a couple, and I'm sure Beyonce is tired of that.
Symbols of success now stand as reminders of alleged misconduct, with many assets frozen or seized as part of the ongoing investigation. The infrastructure that supported their lifestyle, the security teams, assistants, and household staff, has been exposed as potentially complicit in maintaining the very systems now under scrutiny, forcing a complete dismantling of their operational framework. Perhaps most striking is how quickly the entertainment industry has distanced itself from someone who was once considered untouchable. Collaborators who benefited from their mentorship now face pressure to denounce their associations, while protégés find themselves navigating complex moral dilemmas about acknowledging their contributions to their careers. The cultural landscape they helped shape is rapidly rewriting its history, with institutions reconsidering honors and awards previously bestowed upon them. Even their philanthropic efforts, once celebrated as evidence of their commitment to community upliftment, now face re-evaluation in light of the allegations. As the legal proceedings continue, the question remains whether any redemption is possible for someone facing such comprehensive condemnation. The damage extends beyond personal reputation to affect an entire ecosystem of relationships, partnerships, and cultural influence they spent decades building. Regardless of the trial's outcome, the erosion of trust and credibility appears irreversible, marking what could be the definitive end of an era in music history. The mounting pressure surrounding Beyonce has created a perfect storm that threatens to dismantle her carefully constructed empire and reshape her legacy in ways that would have seemed unimaginable just months ago. The once revered
Please hit that like button, y'all. When you come in, can you hit the like button? I appreciate it.
Music icon finds herself trapped in a downward spiral where each new revelation seems to confirm the worst suspicions about her past behavior and business practices. The allegations against her have evolved from isolated incidents into a comprehensive portrait of alleged systematic abuse and exploitation, implicating not only herself but also those closest to her, including her family and closest collaborators. This widening circle of accountability has fundamentally altered public perception, transforming her from a celebrated industry icon into a...
I totally agree. And Tammy, to be honest, from what they're saying, she's not with them now anyway, right? I mean, seriously.
Figure representing the dangers of unchecked power and privilege. Financially, the impact has been equally devastating. Major brands and business partners have begun severing.
But the problem, though, to be honest as well, is the fact that he is very much on a lot of her business, and he has access to a lot of her wealth, and it's not in the reverse. Like, he's a lot of the projects she's worked on, his name is attached to them too, but her name is not on a lot of the things that he's done. So the balance of power and wealth is in Jay-Z's favor.
Pulling lucrative endorsement deals and terminating collaborations worth millions. The value of her enterprises has plummeted as investors grow wary of association with her name. Properties once symbols of success now stand as reminders of alleged misconduct, with many assets frozen or seized as part of the ongoing investigation. The infrastructure that supported her lifestyle, the security teams, assistants, and household staff, has been exposed as potentially complicit in maintaining the very systems now under scrutiny, forcing a complete dismantling of her operational framework. Perhaps most striking is how quickly the
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop it there. But basically what we're hearing, though, is the fact that they don't live together, allegedly, and that a divorce is imminent. You know, that's what they're saying. And they allegedly have been apart for a minute. But I think a lot of people are whispering about it because she supposedly has been dating the Bodyguard. So let's get into some other videos that kind of get a little bit deeper into the Bodyguard situation. Hold on, let me pull up this one. Where is it?
To that, because it felt like it was him, obviously, but it felt like a stranger. And one more thing that I feel is important is that I understood his position to a point. Not saying I agree with it, but I understood his position because he's got this. Everybody, all the time. Before the status that, you know, we see now, he had that all the time because the main thing was even into the late 90s, it was still Jazz and Jay-Z.
Yo, can we talk about how all this Beyonce and Jay-Z drama is spilling out like a broken faucet? None of us asked for this, but the tea just keeps pouring. First off, word on the street is Beyonce got caught up living with her bodyguard. Like, is she already making moves for a divorce? And out of nowhere, Jay-Z's old ties to his mentor Jazzo are being dragged back into the spotlight. Now they're setting Jay-Z up to get cooked in the public eye over these divorce rumors. And guess what? Sources are saying it's Beyonce's own PR team behind the leaks, painting a picture that Mama Tina Knowles is the real reason Beyonce ever married Jay-Z in the...
Now, I heard that as well. Now, I didn't hear that it was Mama Tina. I heard that it was her father, Matthew Knowles, that really kind of got that relationship together because he wanted to further her career. Y'all, let's hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, y'all.
This just got spicy. You might want to hold your wig, your edges, and your dignity, because it's getting wild out here. So let's dive into this mess, starting with the claim that Mama Tina allegedly forced Beyonce to walk down the aisle with Jay. A recent blind item has been making the rounds, and it's causing serious side eyes. According to it, the only reason Beyonce tied the knot with Jay-Z was because her mom pushed her into it. Now, this ain't brand new info. We've heard whispers before, but this blind breaks it down in a whole new way. It says the world sees this pop queen as a global icon. Untouchable, powerful, the definition of influence. Her marriage to one of hip-hop's biggest moguls was praised for years as the ultimate power couple move, the face of black excellence. But apparently, behind the curtains, it's been anything but picture perfect. According to The Blind, Bey never even wanted the relationship in the first place.
And y'all, I kind of believe this. Let's hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Because remember, the same thing is what Jada Pinkett was saying about her not wanting to marry Will Smith. I mean, it's believable.
It was never her dream love story. She was pushed into it. And who allegedly made that happen? Her own mother, Tina Knowles. Now that's a bombshell. Beyonce was barely 19 when Jay-Z, already in his early 30s, started showing serious interest in her. She was still growing. Still.
Shout out to Tammy Strickland. Tammy, you know, it's funny you say that because, and Tammy, do you have a YouTube channel? Because if you do, I'll shout you out as well. It's funny you say that because that's what they're saying. They're saying that she was kind of acquired from her dad, that Jay-Z got her from her dad. They were supposed to have some business arrangements and everything, but then Jay-Z nudged him out the deal and he took over managing Beyonce. So yeah, I believe it, yeah.
Herself. Still unsure about love, especially with a man nearly 13 years older and with that kind of history. And according to that blind item from the very beginning, she was hesitant. Insiders claim she saw the red flags early on. His rep with women, the sketchy past, the clear power imbalance.
And you guys think about it. Beyonce, he had her. Oh, okay. I thought you did. I for some reason, I feel like the lounge be shouting you out. But I feel like all of this stuff that Jay-Z's been involved with lately, being a name defendant in that case about Diddy and stuff, like I didn't necessarily believe he did it to that lady, but I believe, like I said, I believe that he did stuff to Foxy Brown and all them other ones. And so Beyonce knows the type of man he is because he got with her when she was young. And her age, they keep saying she was of age, but if we go back and look, they're kind of lying about that timeline, or that's what people, sources close to this, the campus saying.
Didn't stay quiet either. She told her mom how she felt, but instead of backing her up, Mama Tina allegedly shut her down fast. Her mom, who had been calling the shots in her career, reportedly saw this thing with Jay-Z not as love, but as a straight-up power play.
An opportunity.
Tina supposedly told her that getting with the rap mogul would skyrocket her career, make her untouchable in the industry.
And it did.
It wasn't about love, it was about empire building.
Right.
Tina had a vision, her daughter as the queen of the game, and Jay-Z was the missing piece.
And y'all got to think about it. Please hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, you guys. The thing about it is that I believe that Tina could have pushed her in that. Excuse me, guys. Even though she knew Jay-Z was a cheater and all that. Because look what she went through with Matthew Knowles. They said throughout their marriage, he cheated on her with damn near everybody in the town. I mean, that's what they said.
To lock it all in. Even when Beyonce confessed she didn't even know if she liked him like that, Tina allegedly brushed it off like it was nothing. Just wild. So with all that pressure and no real support, young Bey went along with it. She took the plunge, hoping for the best. But what she didn't know back then, just how dark Jay-Z's past really was, and how it would creep back in to shake things up later on. Now sure, this could all be speculation, but be real. Would it even shock you at this point if Tina really did push Beyonce into marrying Jay-Z for the sake of the brand?
I could believe it. And she probably didn't know how dark his past was. I mean, we're just finding out. Hell, we just finding out all the stuff about Diddy. So I wouldn't be surprised the stuff about Kathy White, his alleged mistress that ended up unalive. I'm sure she was a young girl. She didn't know about all of that stuff.
Everyone scratching their heads is why this whole story is resurfacing now. Some folks think Beyonce's team is planting this Mama Tina narrative on purpose, trying to set the stage for a clean exit by painting Bey as someone who never had a real choice from the jump. And word is, after years of holding it together, Beyonce is finally done with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Like, for real this time. We've already seen signs that their marriage has been shaky for years.
Yes.
So if a divorce drops, no one's gonna be shocked. Rumors have been swirling that they've been living in separate homes for a while now. And insiders say the real split might have started way back before 2014. Now here's where it gets messier.
Now, in 2014 is allegedly when they got the marriage back together. I mean, that's what Jay-Z, he was doing all of those media tours saying that, they were doing the virtual counseling. He wanted to keep his marriage together. But I do believe in the last couple of years, like since I believe it was 2022, I do believe they have been living separately because that's when all of these rumors really started.
All those cheating rumors, Bey reportedly put strict rules on Jay-Z just to keep the relationship alive. And guess what? According to sources, he followed him.
Yeah.
One insider claimed Jay was just grateful she didn't leave him back then, so he tried to show his respect by staying in line. No more wild nights out with the crew and one-on-one time with female artists? Completely off the table. But even with all those boundaries, nothing seemed to really fix what was broken. And now, Beyonce looks like she's finally choosing peace over pretending it's all perfect. Which leads us straight to this next level bombshell. The streets are talking, and they're saying the one keeping her cozy at night ain't Jay-Z. It's her longtime bodyguard, Julius DeBoer. Yep.
So like I said, in the last video, they were calling him Marcus, but I have been reading and seeing that it was Julius. He has his own security company. He travels with her everywhere. He does stay when she goes on tour. He has a room right adjacent to hers. I believe it.
He's been by her side since 2008, always in the cut, watching, protecting, keeping her close, whether she's on stage, at the airport, or just stepping out. Julius ain't just a bodyguard anymore. He's practically part of the family. He's been there through it all.
Yes.
And fans have even built him his own little following.
Y'all remember he was on the elevator when Solange was kicking at Jay-Z. This man has been with her through everything. Y'all, let's hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, please.
I've been noticing the way he looks out for her, and now the whispers are turning into full-blown suspicions. Could Julius be the one Bey is finally turning to after all these years?
Yeah.
So let's get into Julius's personal life real quick, because this ain't just any bodyguard we're talking about. Dude reportedly speaks.
Tammy says they're concerned about public perception, so they won't make a separation or divorce public. You know what, Tammy? I was even also saying they could have a legal separation. They may even have a divorce that's under seal because of who they are. They could actually probably have those records not be of public record, or or some contractual type of thing. I believe, and I was saying earlier, y'all hit the like button, please. Get the likes up. I was saying that in these kind of situations, because there's so much money involved, they probably have like some kind of an agreement. And if Jay-Z is dating somebody and her as well, the other person, the mistress or the jump off or the side piece or the whatever you want to call them, they probably have to sign an NDA. So I believe that they are both seeing somebody on the side, because this marriage at this point, come on now, this man done made a damn fool of her. Tammy says he's definitely better looking than I didn't want to say it. Taller and more handsome, right? And he looks a little bit younger, I ain't gonna lie. He looks very fit.
Languages, he's divorced and he's got a daughter. But what really has people locked in? All the rumors.
You guys, I didn't know that he has a daughter and he's divorced. Who would not want Beyonce? I mean, maybe you don't want her. I'm not saying that, because anybody, just because she's Beyonce don't mean that every man. I don't give a damn when people talk about you could get any man in the world. No, you cannot. But I mean, he's around her so much, you would think that they probably have a very close relationship. So, and that's usually how people fall in love. Y'all, let's hit the like button.
For the years,
at the end of this prayer,
Julius and
you may
Beyonce
witness
might have had more than
an unexpected and immediate miracle in your life. Keep the faith and prepare yourself to receive the grace that is on its way.
That's weird.
Have you ever felt a desperate need for a miracle? Sometimes all we need is a sign of hope,
You guys,
a light at the end of the tunnel.
that's weird.
Today,
What the hell just
we will
happened?
share with you a very special prayer dedicated to Saint Anthony, known as the Saint of Miracles. If you are looking for a miracle in any area of your
Okay, you
life,
guys.
be it physical,
What? Did
spiritual,
somebody just hack into my
emotional,
computer? Let me
or material,
click out of here.
you are in the right place.
Why
Prepare
do people
yourself
keep
to
asking me
experience
when I'm trying to do my
significant
live?
changes in just a few days.
Do y'all hear this?
If you are going through a difficult time, this prayer is especially for
What
you.
the?
open your heart and mind to the possibility of a miracle.
I
As
do
a
need a
sign of
miracle,
our
but
faith and
damn.
unity,
Exactly.
I invite you to leave in the comments the phrase, Saint Anthony, grant me my
Y'all, this
miracles
is
today.
weird.
It is important to remember that those
I
who
don't know
interrupt the
where
prayer
that's
before
coming
finishing
from.
it may
I
find
have kicked off
themselves
of
more
everything
exposed
recent.
to the adversities of life as they break this sacred bond of protection.
I don't know how
Before
to
starting
reset
this
the
powerful
live.
prayer, we ask that you click
Everything
like
is
on this video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. This way, you will not miss any of our strong and
y'all. I'm
transformative
spooked
prayers.
as hell.
Don't forget to also leave your prayer request in the comments and share this prayer with all the people you love so that Saint Anthony can work a miracle in their lives.
What the?
Do everything with great faith. Find a quiet place where you can free your thoughts and relax your body. Prepare yourself because God wants you to live without worries. Close your eyes and listen carefully. Blessed Saint Anthony, notable among all the saints for your extraordinary kindness and love for God, your generosity towards creatures, and your deep desire to help everyone made you, while still alive, a bearer of the miraculous gifts granted by the Almighty.
There's nothing.
These
You can
gifts
see my
allow
browsers.
what is lost
I
to be
closed
found,
everything.
what is forgotten to be remembered, and even the most unlikely proposals to be accepted. Today, I come before you with a complex and urgent request, placing my plea at your feet.
I'm just gonna restart my computer.
Like thousands of devotees around the world, I call upon your intercession. Miracles await the power of your words,
I'm restarting my.
for you have never refused to help those who seek you
something.
in times of difficulty
It must be something on
and
my phone
affliction.
or something because
Saint
I'm
Anthony,
restarting my laptop.
known for performing wonders
Okay, you guys, I'm taking.
in the lives of those who call upon
So
you,
it's something on my
I
phone.
humbly beg for your help in this hour of need. Grant me the strength to persevere in faith, even when the path seems uncertain
I'm gonna stop streaming.
and the challenge insurmountable.